Good morning. This recording will go over how to complete the paper chromatography lab. So the very first thing you'll see on the paper chromatography lab assignment that you can find in the course on the online school is the reference website. You can click on that and it will open up a website that looks like this. Once you're there, you'll click on Begin the Lab, and you can choose any color gloves. It doesn't matter. Our objectives are here. We want to be able to use paper chromatography to separate components of inks, compare and contrast the solubility of compounds with the mobile phase and stationary phases in a chromatography lab experiment. Here's a description of the activity. You guys can read through that on your own. For 2 points, you have the hypothesis. If a mixture is analyzed using paper chromatography, then I expect to observe blank spots on the paper when the experiment is done. You can choose either one or more than one. You can write that in right here, or you can highlight the one that you think. Same thing for the second part of the hypothesis. And then here's the procedure. So first thing you want to do is, one at a time, click on each of the labels, A, W, and VO, and drag them to the wall to move them so they are positioned beneath the binder clips. Click to release each of the labels. You may order them however you wish. These labels correspond to the mobile phases contained in each of the beakers you'll place beneath the labels. So go ahead, click on your lab. If you scroll over to the right, these are the labels. And you'll just stick them just like the picture. It doesn't matter the order. Then you want to click one of the empty beakers on the right side of the platform and drag to move it to the left near the reagents located by the sink. So that's these beakers right here. First one we're going to do is the denatured alcohol. So that's this step right here. Add 100% alcohol mobile phase to the beaker that you just moved over. You'll click on the A pipette right here. Click right like that. Make sure your pipette is in the solution. If you try to do it above, it'll just drop the beaker. And you'll hear like a little click every time you do it. So there's 1, you'll do this 5 times. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you want to click to move this beaker under the letter A. Then you want to add the 100% water mobile phase. So grab a beaker from over here on the right. Water is the one that says H2O, so you'll use the W pipette. So same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Move that under where it says water. Then you want to do vegetable oil. So grab a beaker from over here on the right. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one will go under the label that says VO. And then the last one is actually a 50% water and alcohol solution. So the instructions for that are under number 6. So what you want to do is grab the denatured alcohol, 1, 2, so you're only doing 2 this time, and then 2 of the water. 1, 2. And that will go under the label that says WA, that's for water and alcohol. Then you want to prepare your ink samples for analysis using the paper and the red pen and the roller. So use the zoom feature at the top of the screen to zoom in far enough to clearly see the 2 centimeter mark on the roller. You'll click to pick up the red marker and click to make a red spot at approximately the 2 centimeter mark. Click to drop the red marker, and you'll end up doing this 3 times so that you end up with 4 papers. Let me show you how that looks. So first thing you want to do is click up here on this little, oops, you don't want to move up, you just want to click on this little thing and then adjust your screen to zoom in. Grab a piece of paper from down here, line it up next to the roller, and then this is 2 centimeters, so come straight across, make a little mark. Then take that paper, and it needs to be secured to one of the beakers clips. And now you do that 3 more times. And then you want to click the right side of the bar, holding the hanging filter papers, and move it to the bottom rung, clicking to release, and immediately click to set your timer for 20 minutes. So you can zoom out, that makes it a little bit easier to see. So take this, drop it right there, and then click start. Whatever you do, do not click stop before the end of your 20 minutes or you'll have to redo the whole thing. So you cannot stop the timer prematurely. You'll have to set up everything all over again.